Hello, everybody. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Good evening, good morning, good night, depending on your time zone. It is 6 p.m. for me. Very nice indeed. I'm not streaming at 6 a.m. or even 2 a.m. For the one who asked, why am I streaming late? I don't really have a stream schedule. I kind of just stream whenever I have the time to. I do need to make a schedule, but every time in the past I've tried to make a schedule, it's never worked out. So I kind of just stream when I have the time to. Lately, the past couple of days, I've been having some minor issues with my videos. I think I talked about it in a recent live stream. But it is Adobe Premiere Media Export is the program. It had a update a couple days ago. It just did a random automatic update, and I think it changed some of my settings because I've noticed some of the settings have changed, but I haven't figured out which setting it changed that's caused that issue. So basically, I've been trying to figure out the issue that I've been having the past few days, where anytime I make a video and then I export it, it keeps having weird like screen tears, weird glitches in random parts of the video once I watch it back. And it's very minor, it doesn't last long, and it's only like maybe once or twice throughout like an hour video, so you probably wouldn't even really notice it, but I notice it and it bothers me. So the past couple days I've been trying to figure out what the hell changed with the update, or what's causing it. So that is one of the reasons why I haven't really had too many videos upload the past few days, because every time I've tried to export the video so I can upload it, it's always had some issues. So that is the reason why there's been a delay in video uploads, and I do apologize, but I am working on it. It's just I don't know. Again, it's a very minor thing. It's something that if you look away for a second and look back at the video, you probably wouldn't even notice it happen. But I notice it, and I don't like it. So I'm trying to fix it, and then once I get it fixed, then videos will start to upload again. So in the meantime, I kind of just stream in the place of videos until I get that figured out. Once I get that figured out and I can finally like you know, upload the videos again, I probably won't be streaming as much. But yeah, I'm kind of just streaming in the place of where videos would be, or something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, how is everybody going? Oh, I forgot I still have gear score on. Interesting. I should probably buy the rest of the I went and bought all the rest of the attachments that I never bought. I should go ahead and buy all the cosmetics. I don't feel like it. I should buy the rest of the weapons too, but I don't really see myself using any of these. I'll probably buy them anyways at some point. But today we are continuing the Operation Motherland. So let's take a look and see where we gotta go. Actually, I'm in a region right now that we need to work on. Locate and rescue the hostage without being seen. Oh my god, roger that. Alright. What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? What's up, Finn, Oni, Anthony, Maurice, Noah, Perseus, Watching Frank play always makes me want to play. Why? Wouldn't just play, bro? Just play. Just jump in the game and play. I still need to figure out when I want to do the co-op stream and how I want to do it. Anyone have any ideas or suggestions? Because I'm assuming people would probably have to add me to be able to join my game, right?
Get going. I'll find a way to catch up.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not going far. It's going right over here. Bro, Oni, I am begging you, please stop bringing up this fake game that doesn't exist, man. Stop, please, I beg you. Stop spreading false info. That's why it gets deleted every time you bring it up, because it's not real. You bring it up all the time, every time. It's not a real thing. I swear if the outcasts come through here and cause a firefight, I'm gonna be so mad.
Parks will be executed soon.
The Bodarks must be setting up for something special with all these cameras around.
Damn, someone already got shot and thrown off balcony. Is this the only one?
Bad guys, danger close.
Yeah, I think this is the only one. What's up, Matthew? I was on the fence about this game, but watching your vids, I plan on getting the game. That's good, bro. I hope you get it, and I hope you have fun with it and enjoy it. I only say because I didn't know if you answered. People, every single stream, someone always brings up the whole new Ghost Recon game. It's not real, guys. It's not real. I feel like I have to say this and explain it every stream. It's not real until Ubisoft confirms it. Once Ubisoft confirms it, then boom, there you go. But random sources that you see or read or watch online does not make something real. I ignore so much of that new big game stuff. Yeah, a lot of it is always fake or it's just wrong. I mean, I say this all the time. It's just people clickbaiting. It's just people wanting you to freaking click on their shit so they can farm you for money. People, I mean, it's not just Ghost Recon that people do that with. People do it with all kinds of games. People, like, I'm a big fan of State of Decay. And obviously, I'm super excited for State of Decay 3 to come out. And you know how many people's making, like, clickbait videos for, like, ooh, State of Decay 3 news, State of Decay 3 leak, State of Decay 3 release date. Just clickbait titles when the developers themselves haven't even released anything. Like, all they've done was release, like, the trailer and then, like, a few details, but they haven't released anything else. Like, guys, just wait until the official like details, man.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
Ubisoft need to make a new fire game. Ubisoft probably isn't even worried about Ghost Recon right now. Y'all know how much fire they're under? You know how much, like, shit they're taking right now due to Assassin's Creed Shadows? Ghost Recon is not a priority for them. They have so much other stuff to worry about and deal with. You really think after Assassin's Creed Shadows tanked and all the backlash they've gotten, the next thing they're going to work on is like Ghost Recon? Hell no. Most creators just want money. They don't care all the people who watch them. It sucks, honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing that I've said. Creators just clickbaiting viewers because that's all they see you as. They just see you as a click. They don't see you as people. They don't see you about someone who wants to play a new game or anything. They just see you as click, and a click means money. That's all you are to them. They're just farming you for money. I'm not like that though. I'm also not afraid to call other creators out on their bullshit. Also not afraid to go toe to toe with someone either.
Don't forget to check that your radio is functioning.
I can barely see this guy right here. I just don't know if there's someone else in there. I think there's a guy that walks up these steps though. Didn't they sell Far Cry? Well, they didn't sell the entire IP. They just sold part of it. So they sold Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, and Rainbow Six. So they basically sold 25% of some of their company and their IPs to China, to Tencent, and the rest of Ubisoft. So the next Ghost Recon that will release, it's just going to be Ubisoft that works on it. So Tencent won't touch the next Ghost Recon, and they won't touch the next Division either. So Ubisoft themselves are going to be focusing on the next Ghost Recon and the next the Division. But the part of Ubisoft that sold some of their stuff to Tencent, they are making a whole separate little game dev group that's mixed with Ubisoft and mixed with Tencent. But it's still a Ubisoft IP. So even though Tencent, even though there's some Chinese devs working on it with them, they don't get to decide how the story goes or how the game goes. They're just help coding. So Ubisoft, in the end, still gets to dictate how the game goes, how the game is, how the story plays out, the game mechanics, this, that, and the other. The Chinese devs are just there to help code. So there's two Ubisoft teams now. The one that's mixed with Tencent, and then the main one, which is just Ubisoft. The one that's just Ubisoft, they're only working on Ghost Recon and The Division. Which, thinking about that, it makes me hope that the next Ghost Recon gets a little bit of The Division mechanics mixed in, and maybe the next Division gets a little bit of Ghost Recon mechanics mixed in. Who knows? The next Ghost Recon could turn out to be shit. No idea. I mean, you can only hope for the best. But, yeah, so the Chinese devs are only touching Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, which I heard the last Far Cry bombed, which was Far Cry 6. And then, of course, the last Assassin's Creed bombed, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Do you like how the production team is with Ghost Recon? Do you wish they had more production teams? I don't really know. I don't work for Ubisoft, so I don't really know how their stuff's laid out. I've always said this, though. I've said this for the past 10 years, that Ubisoft has so many different IPs, and they just have so many... They have so many projects. They have so many things. So it's like they're trying to rush out like 10 games every year. That's why like past 5-10 years, a lot of their games have been shit. Because they have like so many people working on so many different projects when they need to just like kind of separate it and just be like, hey, you know, this game may take a couple years to make because we have a smaller team that's dedicated to it. But at least they're only dedicated to this one game and not spreading resources and thinning out the resources to where everyone's working on 5 different things at once. Because Ubisoft is just like Call of Duty, right? It's just like Activision, just like all the other games where they try to push out like 10 games every year. But they need to just slow down. They need to slow down. They need to have people work on dedicated things. And even if it takes like 3-4 years for like a, Ghost Recon to release, for example, at least that'll give them time to actually work on it, focus on it. And their resources not be spread thin. Which is kind of what it sounds like they, with them making a whole separate dev team with the, Tencent. Sounds like that's what they're kind of doing with that. But honestly, they should have done something like that years ago. Not selling to, like, a different company, but, like, just making separate teams and be like, hey, this team, you're gonna focus on this game, and you can take like 4 or 5 years to make it, but I just want you guys to focus on this, and there you go. But nah, they gotta rush it. They gotta just like rush a game out every year. And then when they had a game like this, that is pretty amazing, and they did make improvements on it, which you can't say they didn't improve this game, because they definitely did. But as soon as the game gets really good, and there's so much more stuff that they can do with it, they abandon it.
Now we're the traitors. Russia is blind.
Activating night vision.
All is calm over here.
Like, I truly do think that the dev team that was behind Breakpoint, if they would have just stuck with the game a little bit longer and pushed out some more content, some more cosmetics, this, that, and the other, this game is basically a gold mine. But they just cut their ties with it way too soon.
Area's calm over here. Roger.
I think that's something else with Ubisoft. It's like, if something's not making money instantly, they just cut ties with it.
Those wolves. It's a shame they were scared.
I'll get you out of here.
Thank you. If they'd managed to kill me, they would have snuffed out any chance of cooperation between Skell and the Outcasts. All hope for a new Aroan nation would have been dead in the water.
We're on this side. Nothing to report.
Because this game is basically a gold mine. They just had to add a few more stuff.
Damn it!
Sit tight. Wait.
Hostiles are crawling all over the place.
Stay quiet.
Enemies nearby. Wake up! Roger, on alert. See if you can spot any movement.
That's the one. We're secure.
I'm gonna grab these crates. The architecture of that mansion is awesome. I might be able to get comfortable living in it. Honestly, this mansion is pretty nice. It's very nice. I don't know if I like living out in the snow biome though. I'm not a big fan of cold. But the mansion itself is very nice. This be your gaming room down here. Yeah. And then you have a random back door that leads to a cave. I don't know how I'd feel about that. There's a picture of John Berthenol, by the way. I looked at this the other day. It's a picture of a John Berthenol laying on a couch, and it says, "Rescue a pit bull, they just rescue you back." Pretty cool. This is a real photo, by the way. Wait, so Frank, as much as I love watching your streams, I gotta go. I'm tired as hell and got a chemistry test today. I hope you have a beautiful stream. All right, no problem, man. I mean, you're super exhausted. Just get some rest. Hope you, you know, I wish best of luck on your test. You don't remember that cave down there? You don't remember the cave? One of the very first missions in, like, early game, you're sent here to look for J Scale, and the mission has you go through that cave. Yeah, the mission tells you to go through the cave in the very beginning. Yeah, because you go down there, so you go down here to the villa to search for, like, intel on where J Scale is. You talk to a civilian, and then it tells you to come up here. So when you run up from the villa and you're running up the road, the cave entrance is right here. Yeah, and then you just go through the cave. I mean, obviously you don't have to. You can just run up and infiltrate any other, you know, any way you want. But the mission does try to guide you through that tunnel. If realism mode was on release option, wait, hang on. If realism mode was a on release option, I could see Breakpoint having a huge impact on the genre. Yeah. You know, the thing is, it's like a lot of people who played Breakpoint in its early days, and it was only gear score, and then they abandoned the game. They didn't want to play the game because they did not like the gear score. And they never came back to the game because they think the gear score is still in the game. Like, a lot of them, like, don't even know that you can turn gear score off. A lot of people, like, they don't even know that it's an option now. There's a lot of people who watch my videos who say that in comments too. I read one literally a few days ago saying that they played the game. They played the game at the start. They didn't like the gear score, so they didn't play it for a couple of years, and then they came across my video, and I was playing immersive with no gear score.
The outcast will protect you now.
And they said that they didn't even know that was in the game, so they re-downloaded it and swapped over to immersive mode, and they've been loving the game ever since.
In service of Mother Russia, the officer in charge was a man named Vasily Kropotkin.
Yeah. I mean, people can play either way, but it's all about giving the player an option. You know, if you want to play gear score, play with gear score. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. A lot of people prefer no gear score in a video game like this. But yeah, I really think, like...
Roman, Ito, this is Nomad. Parks is safe. He's with the outcasts.
We'll present Park's safe return to Skell as proof of our collaboration for Aroa's future. We'll always protect the people of Aroa. The region is ours.
They forced Parks to film a speech outlining that the Russian government is claiming Aroa with military presence on the island. He says Bodark officer Vasily Kropotkin was in charge of this farce.
Kropotkin specializes in disinformation and propaganda. I don't know what the Bodarks are playing at. Might be a power play or a diversion. What's important right now is that the Bodarks are filming brutal murders. We have to stop those fucking pigs.
Agreed. They wanted to assassinate Parks. It's clear that they prefer chaos over control. Nomad out.
But it's like I was saying, like if the devs didn't abandon this game when they did, and they released the content that they were working on, there would be a lot more content in the game. But like even the cosmetic, like they released, like for example, this vest right here, and this vest is the best example. This vest, they released this in one of the last updates that they did to the game. If they added more things like this vest, people would love it. If they added different pieces, people would love that shit. Because this is a vest that it looks like, you know, people would mod the game to get something like this, but you don't have to. So if they just added more things like this, or more options to like the pants, like the Future Soldier pants, for example, like if you wear this and then they had some of this like as a separate individual piece that you can just wear, like these pants, for example, and then people will love that shit. You know, people mod the game just to wear these pants. All they would have to do is just add it as a cosmetic. And you know that they probably wanted to. It was probably in their plans. Because they added this vest. And I mean, you can wear this, and you can wear the mask and the helmet. And I'm pretty sure the shirt's here somewhere. Yeah, the shirt's here. They just never added the pants and a few other things. So if they would have just stuck to the game and kept adding like really cool cosmetics like that, then there's really no need to even mod the game, to be honest. Most people mod the game just for cosmetics. So I mean, they were definitely sitting on a gold mine here. They just had to stick with it and change a few things. Like all they would have to do is like, you know, go in and change like maybe another option here or down here or whatever, to where you could wear like a hood, and then you can wear like a mask with a hood or something like that. But no, because they had the right idea, they just didn't execute it. Instead, they just abandoned it. Speaking of that, I was messing with this the other day, and I never wear this face mask. But wearing it with the helmet and the goggles actually looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like the ballistic mask you can wear in Ready or Not. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I got Fix It wearing it too. Alright, I think I took this region, right? Yeah. Let's go to another one. What is this? Kill, capture your target? Already? Oh, it's because that target was, that's one of the 3 targets. Oh, whoops. I wish you had options to wear mag pouches on your vest or not. True. I mean, again, that's just something that they could have easily added. And I feel like it was an option that they was going to do, and instead of doing it, they just abandoned the game instead. Because you can see on some of the cosmetics and things, you can see where they were heading in that direction, and then they just stopped. What's up, Charles? How's it going, brother? What's up, Snow? If it looks good, thanks. I appreciate it. I was watching Jurassic World last night, and later on in the video, where the tactical team goes in and they team up with the Raptors to go after the Indominus Rex, I kind of based these fits off of them. They basically just wore all black with like, yeah, they basically wore all black and then like olive for khaki vests and black helmets and shamags and masks and stuff. So it was all black with like olive for khaki vest. Some of them had different fits, so I kind of changed to my fit and my team's fit.
Look out.
But they basically wore fits like this.
But I bet I can take any of them. Indeed.
Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
Now, some of my fits are actually based off of like movie characters or shows and stuff. Not all of them, but there's a few. I had a video that I made a couple years ago where the outfit was based off of the extraction guy. Chris Hemsworth, his character in Extraction. Yeah, I made a fit based off of his fit in a video a long time ago. People to the right.
Scanning the location. This'll help. Nomad, see for yourself.
Well, I see two people in this building. What's it, Code Red? How's it going? What's up, Phoenix?
I'll give you a better look.
I need to find the target.
Interesting. Sending results.
I don't remember these silos being here.
Yes, precious. Area's calm over here.
There's nothing happening by me either. We should move.
Good kill.
Playing this again while I wait for Days Gone Remastered to come out. Man, I'm really there. Yeah, I mean, the whole Days Gone Remastered coming out kind of surprised me, and I am curious if they're gonna try to make a Days Gone 2. I never finished my Days Gone playthrough. I got pretty far in it, but I never finished it. I need to go back to that game as well. That was a fun game. That's another game that has bugs, but you kind of overlook the bugs because of how fun the game is. Every game has bugs, unfortunately.
Excellent work, Nomad.
But it's definitely a damn fun game. I like stealthing in that game. It has a pretty basic stealth mechanic. It's nothing like super advanced or anything, but it's still fun.
Glad you're on our side.
Wish more games were more polished at release. I think so too, but the unfortunate thing is like investors, like games. It's really sad, but a lot of games get pushed before they're like polished because investors want their money, right? They want them to push the game out no matter what its condition because they want their money. So a lot of games get pushed before they're even ready because like the investors, and a lot of games have a deadline too. So they're like, well, we'll just go ahead and push this out. It's gonna be ass, but we'll just like fix it with like an update a few months later.
This is a waste of time. There ain't shit out here. I don't want to find shit. I got 3 weeks left, and I'm out of here.
Moving to engage, Ghost Lead. Acquiring target. Ready to shoot on your mark. Target locked. Target's down.
Remember, radio checks every hour, and keep detailed notes in the log. Mind your own damn business. Shit.
Yo, Lug Nut, thank you so much for the freaking $20 super chat, bro. Thanks, Frank, for all the great videos. I've learned a lot. Hey, man, thank you for just watching my videos, man. I'm glad you enjoy them.
Way to go, Ghost Lead.
Damn thing out here.
Oh my god. Cat. Ugh. My cat's being crazy.
Spotted Arkanov. Moving to neutralize target.
Did we? Where's he at? It's not in here, is he? Oh, he's over here. Ah, I see. Today's gone the game with the zombie game with the dude with the motorcycle? Yeah.
Time to switch to night vision.
How the hell did you get in here? Get out of my way. I miss X Defiant.
Missile compromised. No one will be able to launch it.
X Defiant was actually good. X Defiant reminded me of like old COD days where it was actually fun. Again, another fun game, another gold mine that Ubisoft was kind of setting on, and they just abandoned it because it wasn't they wasn't getting what they wanted from it. But they didn't even give it time. They didn't even give that game time. And they didn't even advertise it. There's a free-to-play game with no advertising. Like, Ubisoft just dropped the ball on advertising. If they advertised it, they would have probably had more people playing it. It was actually a fun game. But yeah, that game did not last long at all, and then Ubisoft just shut it down. Which I don't agree with, because I think the game was really fun. I didn't play too much of it. I think I only played like 10 hours of it. Still behemoths in the way. What happened to X Defiant? Ubisoft shut it down. Again, they barely advertised it. There was like almost no advertising for it. And they shut it down. It shut down due to not meeting expectations, wasn't given a chance at all. Yeah, basically that. Ubisoft was expecting the game to be a hit instantly without even advertising the fucking game. Your game's not gonna be a hit, for one, if you don't advertise it. It's like my videos, for example. If I advertise my videos and my content more, I'd probably have like more viewers and stuff. But yeah, they just didn't advertise it, and they was expecting it to do really good. And to be honest, for a game that was barely advertised, it actually did pretty good. If you think about it, like for a game that was barely advertised, it had really good numbers, but it just wasn't the numbers that they were wanting. It was a fun game. I truly do think that game could beat Call of Duty if they just gave it more time and fucking advertised it. They advertise Assassin's Creed Shadows everywhere, but they don't advertise that game. Assassin's Creed Shadows is a flop. X Defiant was a pretty fun game. That's the thing, though. Ubisoft, they be making like horrible decisions. Just like this game, they were ready to unplug and abandon this game in its first year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ubisoft just as soon as they release something and it doesn't give them the instant big money, then they just abandon it. It's kind of sad, really.
It hasn't been the same after Raven's Rock dissolution.
I wonder if anyone who actually works at Ubisoft ever watches my videos. Probably not, right? I'm sure there's probably been a moment where a Ubisoft employee has watched one of my videos. I'm gonna be like, hey, look here, buddy, I got some things to say. I got some ideas. Get out your notepad, I got some ideas, alright, brother? I am going to put C4 on this generator, just in case. Yeah, didn't make 1 billion in 2 weeks. No, we shut it down. Yeah. Shut it down, shut it down.
Who are you? An American is helping the outcasts?
Quiet. I don't have time for warmonger bullshit.
Hmm. I wonder if I put this guy in a boat, would I be able to get him out of the boat? I guess I could just take him to the chopper, right? This would be a bad time for outcasts to show up? Yeah, it would. They better not. They better not show their face around here, brother. I swear to God. I want that. Yeah, y'all want to be next? I do wish picking up bodies, like the animation, I do wish it was faster. I would probably move bodies a lot more often if it, the animation and pick them up was faster.
The outcasts will take care of you.
I'm not a snitch like the CIA operatives you associate with.
We'll see about that.
There they go.
Bowman, this is Nomad. Arkinov's been captured.
It's a paid DLC.
Neutralized.
Well done. It's gonna be difficult to keep a trained Russian officer talking, but I'm confident the outcasts will get their results. Arkinov's already revealed that this is a civilian operation from private capital backers, with enough money to buy Bodark support. With the Ravens Rock leaders dead, the Bodarks are nothing more than opportunistic mercenaries. Man, it's a sad state of affairs when honor can be bought by the highest bidder. But for now, we've avoided war between the US and Russia. We found an audio recording on Arkinov during his interrogation. Transmitting it now.
Arkinov, you must increase tensions between Russia and America. Position Russia as an irresistible target for aggression. Once both titans are busy fighting for dominance, they'll be too distracted to notice what we do with Aurora.
Doesn't look like the Russians are behind this one.
I wouldn't count them out just yet. There could be an internal power struggle between different factions of the Russian government. One thing we can say for sure is that, for now, the crisis has been averted.
Crisis averted. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, so we got that dude. So there's two more people. Three more technically. Because the last person is up here. The main one. What? Whoops. Let's go here. Is that the Arrowhead? Is that the Arrow testing zone? Oh my gosh. I love that place.
Bowman, this is Nomad. Send traffic.
The Bodark's Azrael fleet is a big issue for the outcasts. As long as they have it, the Bodarks can detect all movement in the province, and the outcasts will suffer heavy casualties. You need to take those drones down. There's an Azrael launch base for the main fleet and a production facility nearby. A thorough recon will help you plan your approach.
Regroup on me.
Roger that. We're moving to you.
I think my drone can actually reach it from here. Pretty sure. Oh, it wants me to go here. Yeah, it wants me to go to that spot. It's the base where you find Flycatcher? It is.
Onward. Got bad guys close by.
Fuck ton of Bodarks here.
Maybe you could cause a diversion to redirect some of them elsewhere. Assassinating officers in other locations could work.
Assassination?
Lots of drones in the air.
Secure the Omega Operation Camp. Hand over any weapons the Outcast can use to track and destroy airborne drones in the region.
Ogre drones are patrolling here.
There's a ton of them in the region. If you destroy the drone shipment VHCs, it should take care of them.
Another victim of the drone swarm.
You should be able to infiltrate the buildings that operate the swarm.
An Israel.
Before attacking the Arrow, you should destroy the Azraels in the production facility.
Night vision on.
Depriving the Bodarks of the Azraels is the utmost priority. Once you accomplish some destabilization missions, destroy the Azraels in the production facility, and then destroy the main fleet at the launch base.
Copy out.
All right. What if I just go down there and hit it right now? I don't think I could because there's not like a mission. So yeah, I can't do that right now. I would have to do some of these other things first. Also, the base where you climb a certain ladder that plays a certain Snake Eater song. True. You know, I have a video. I have like a 2-minute video on my channel that I made like 5 years ago. And all the video is me climbing the ladder, and I have the song playing in the background. It's an old video, so you guys probably would have never seen it. This is a DLC. This is a DLC. This is end game, basically. This is at the end of the game. Like, I do not advise any new players with a new character to jump straight into Motherland. This is end game. This takes place 3 months after the main story. The main story ends in episode 3. And then once episode 3 ends, you have this, which takes place 3 months later. What's up, Tristan? How's it going, brother? Neutralize all enemies. Ooh, okay.
Heads up, everybody. You're guests of the party. I'll get a better look of the area. At least we're not going in blind. That's the stuff.
Putting my night goggles on.
I do like the whenever they get scanned, their things glitches out. You're experimenting with gear score? Yeah, I'm just messing with it. Cause I want to make a video based on gear score versus immersive mode. So I'm just trying to get a better understanding. I still prefer immersive mode compared to gear score, but yeah, I'm just playing with gear score on right now to get like more experience and knowledge with it. That way when I make a video for it, I have like more experience to base my commentating off and everything like that.
Let me see what we're up against. We got a leg up on them. There's a whole swarm of them.
This is nothing but invisible people.
That's it.
Yeah, that's why you're not seeing anyone with the scan, because they're all wearing the cloaking device. But you can hear it glitching out. Yeah, they're called Seekers.
Let me get my eyes on him, Ghost Lead. Now we can see everything.
Yeah, I'm seeing some glitch out right there. You see him?
Activating night vision goggles.
I'm actually going to take this body and open up the locked door.
Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
That dude was probably not expecting that. You like that light shot before the takedown? Yeah, you like that shit? Yeah. I used to do stuff all the time. I used to do things like that all the time in Splinter Cell and Metal Gear and stuff. Pretty sweet, dude. How do you get a laser sight that bright? I don't know. I mean, I'm just using the PEC 15. The Maul is a green one, which I like it because I can see it better, but I don't like the flashlight of the Maul because it's like super bright. But if you use the PEC 15, then the NVG flashlight isn't super bright. That was a mod? Nah, I don't play with mods. I keep my game vanilla because I have a lot of people who play on PC who don't care for mods, and then I have a lot of console viewers who can't even use mods even if they wanted to. So yeah, I leave my game vanilla, so console viewers and people who don't want to mess with mods can just kind of watch everything that I do and replicate it with their game without needing a mod or something. Now, for the ones who don't know, there are some lights that you can't shoot. This would be one of them. Like, you can't shoot it out, but you can take it out with the EMP. Just like that. Why seekers make radio sounds when they're speaking? I think it's because the mask they're wearing. Hey, what's up, Lavitz? What's up, boss? How's it going, Brian? How you doing, my man? Greetings from Spain. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, like these lights. You should be able to EMP these too, like that. You just gotta be mindful that if you step in your EMP, you can't use your NVGs.
Switching to night vision.
So your EMP cuts your NVGs off as well. So be mindful of that. Hello from France. Hello. Oui, oui. I don't know much French. Hola, amigo. Yo como pan. That's good enough. Nice. Oui, oui. Yes, yes. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Night vision on.
See someone over here. Now the cloak guys, if they're cloaked, then you can't do a sync shot with them. They also don't pop up with like this. Doesn't pop up. But sonar goggles will have them
This will give us better eyes on the perimeter.
Here,
Putting my
figure
night
yourself.
goggles on.
That's the stuff.
oh, another one in there. So I heard this guy walking this way, so I thought he was walking out the door. So I was gonna stab this guy. But when I went up to stab the guy, the dude turned the corner.
Activating night vision.
Sure. Gonna toss a grenade.
Why are you tossing a grenade?
Areas.
You know what? I'll take it.
Now the outcasts can track and destroy all the flying drones in the region.
This is a random grenade. Hey, they got him though. Did I play co-op with buddies? I played co-op with my brother. And then sometimes I play co-op with my friend Neutron. But I play co-op with my brother.
Time to switch to night vision.
Are you ready for this fight? I just want this all to be.
I hate it when they toss grenades. They always toss it at the random time too. They either toss it so you would kill the enemy and then they throw a grenade at the dead body. Or they throw a grenade they just throw it at like the most random moment. I somehow killed this guy, by the way. When I came in, I just sprayed. I just went, I guess I got him. One of those spray and pray moments. We're playing with AI teammates? Yeah.
You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in? I miss my home. Farm. This gets me out of the cave quicker than.
They throw a grenade on an NPC, you have to lead? What? Drone swarm. Drone swarm. Moves to ground drones. It's this one. This one will allow flight. I see. Is a no more vehicle? I was on an island. All right. I usually don't wear the NVG goggles on my helmet if I'm wearing like if I'm wearing the Future Soldier goggles or the glasses. I usually don't wear the actual goggles on the helmet, because the Crosscom goggles and the Crosscom glasses, they have NVGs built into them, so It doesn't make sense for you to wear the glasses and then the goggles.
Night vision on.
But it looks cool. There are actually drones everywhere.
Time to switch to night vision.
Put mine on.
Usually have about 15 seconds before swarms show up. So you're saying I have 15 seconds to fly up and jump out? I'll keep that in mind.
Who's this now? We got hostiles in the area. I'll get a scan for you. These results will help. There's a caller. Don't let him launch the alarm.
Activating night vision.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
Switching to night vision.
Goggles on.
I don't know. Maybe yes. Russia has become weak. I'll pledge my allegiance to pay bitter following this rotten government.
That's clear. Quiet and calm. I kill for some action.
Same. If I don't see action soon, I might start it myself.
This new leader seems determined. I'm on board as long as they continue to pay us well.
But what can we do? Russia should have appreciated our forces when they had the chance. Now they'll just suffer.
That's obvious.
When did you start YouTube and why? Well, I mean, technically, I started YouTube in like 2011 or 2013, like around that time. I was in high school. I was like, I was a senior. I was a senior in high school.
I think it's Sergei. He's dead.
So I was 18, I was a senior in high school. I was like 2012, 2013. That's when I started my YouTube channel. But it was never to do anything super crazy or get famous or whatever. I just I had taken a class in school on video editing. And I always I always loved like creating things.
Good work, Fury. This helps.
Huh? Whoa! Sure.
Shit.
Corpse.
Nice shot.
We're not.
Oh, stop!
I see a car. Keep an eye on it. Enemy is on high alert.
Like I just always loved creating things. Like I would draw, I would write stories, like short stories, and I just loved creating. And I had taken a video editing class when I was in high school, and that's what really got me interested in like making videos. So that's kind of when I started my channel. But it wasn't anything super crazy, and it was never meant to turn into anything crazy.
Good. We need to know what we're up against.
It was mostly just me just loving what I did. You know, I just loved creating things. And it kind of just slowly evolved over time from there. I didn't really get more serious about like actually becoming like a content creator and this becoming my job or anything until like recently. But it's always just been for fun though. It's always just been for fun. It's always just been for a hobby. Like I've had other jobs. I've had tons of jobs.
I'm just frustrated. I haven't talked to my wife in too long. This comms blackout is bullshit.
But yeah, I mean, that's when it started, and it started because I just loved creating things. I just love sharing my experience and sharing my story and entertaining, and if I can help teach people something, you know.
If fighting for Russia's best interests makes me a traitor, then so be it.
Not many people do this shit for a reason.
Scanning the area. Glad you're on our side. This will give us the advantage.
Roger. We're good. I haven't heard anything from the long gunner, so I figure he's clear.
They more than outnumber us. Take care.
I want radio checks every hour on the hour.
You can count on me, sir. I've had it with this shit. We're not gonna find anything. Look, I have a really big headache.
Putting my night goggles on.
Keep it to yourself.
Activating night vision.
Clear, I guess.
Nah, man, there's nothing out here.
Roger that. Likewise. This is painful. Like watching paint dry. The new sniper's got a fun game we should try.
No one's gonna be out here.
Basically, we just shoot at stuff. How long we gotta stay out here?
Let me see what we're up against.
It's nothing.
We'll get a much better look
We
at
get
them.
paid the same either way.
Gah!
That's it. We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
What do you mean? Everyone's dead. Because Frank wanted to. Frank wanted to do Frank things. Frank requires zero explanation for Frank things. True. I mean, yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, like, I've always kind of just created what I was in the mood for. I always kind of created what I enjoyed to create. Whether it was a gameplay, walkthrough, playthrough, tips and tricks, whatever it is. I used to do moto vlogs. Like I used to like record my motorcycle rides, and I would have a microphone like plugged up into my helmet, and I used to do moto vlogs because I loved it. I enjoyed it. So I used to make motorcycle videos and music videos. Like, I mean, I'm a very creative person, and there's just a lot of things I love making. Unfortunately, you know, some things definitely just don't get seen, which I do think deserve more eyes on, but that's just the way things are. And I kind of just have to accept that and just continue making more shit. But yeah, I mean, if you ever browse my channel, like there's so like my content is just all over the place, and it's because I just love creating things. That's kind of just it. Now, when it comes to Ghost Recon, the reason why I started making like a lot of Ghost Recon content was because everybody fucking sucked, and everybody was trash at the game.
That should prevent the swarm from connecting to the Bodark network. Drone swarm is now inactive in the region. The Bodarks won't be able to reactivate it in time.
Everybody was just really bad at the game. And I couldn't find a single person that I enjoyed watching. Everybody just sucked. Like legit, everybody was just fucking terrible. Especially when it came to stealth.
Let me get my eyes on him, Ghost Lead.
And I was like, man, everybody sucks at this game, dude. Like everybody, there wasn't a single person, not a single motherfucker that was good at the game. And then like me being so good at stealth, I could tell when someone had like repeated the same thing over and over and over to have like, you know, a better knowledge of that base or of that mission, because they just repeated it like 10, 15, 20 times. And I was like, dude, this is very, it's so like the person probably repeated this so many times, it looks fucking scripted. I was like, this is ass. I prefer like natural, organic, first time going there and just letting whatever happens. I'm not really fan of like the whole do this thing 20 times just to get like a cool video or anything. I don't know. But it just comes down to people sucked at the game. And I was like, I'm going to make my own videos. So whenever I'm on my lunch break, I would have something to watch. Because I'm amazing. And that's kind of where like the Ghost Recon really came into play. Because at the time I was working at a plant job. And, you know, I was really into Ghost Recon, and I was like, man, you know, I want to watch something when I'm on, like, my break or whatever, but everybody just sucked. I just hated it. I was like, dude, people fucking suck at this game. Or they would put, like, stealth in the video title, and then, like, 5 seconds in, they're in, like, open combat. I'm like, bro, why put stealth in your title if you can't even stealth properly? So I just made my own videos. I made my own videos for myself. I didn't make the videos for anyone. I made them for myself so I could have something nice to watch. And, yeah. Eventually you guys found my channel and here you are. Fine, I'll do it myself. Basically, one of those moments. It basically came down to that. I was like, fine, I'll just do it myself. So I started making my own videos for myself, so I would have something nice and fun and enjoyable to watch. And eventually, it got to the point where like people was finding the videos. You guys, all of you amazing, beautiful people, started finding my videos, and you guys started watching it and enjoying it too. So now I make videos not only for myself, but I also make videos for you guys too. Depending on the video, like all the other playthroughs that I do, like Assassin's Creed, Cyberpunk, like if it's not Ghost Recon, you may notice obviously it has less views compared to Ghost Recon, and I don't even care. Like I play those games for myself, and if people tune in and watch it and they enjoy it, then that's freaking amazing. But yeah, I play those games and those playthroughs for myself, as I've always kind of done. But Ghost Recon is, I love this game. I think one of the reasons why I am very judgmental about certain things. It's because I'm just very passionate about this game. Like, I truly love this game. It's one of the reasons why I still play it, because I just love the game.
There's one of the Bodark officers. Killing him might cause a diversion. I need to lure troops away from the base.
I see a caller.
So this game kind of comes down to, I still play it for myself, and I still make videos for myself, but I do try to keep you guys in mind when I make videos and everything like that. I also have, like, a thing where I really want to help new players. I really want to just, like, help new players understand certain things. And I, you know, recently I've been kind of on that.
Switching to night vision.
Trying to help new players understand what's what. But yeah, the Ghost Recon started because everybody sucked, so I did it myself. A legit Thanos moment.
I'll get a better look at the area.
Good. We need to know what we're up against.
I see a caller. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I didn't know if that would reach. Yeah, you got to get a little closer with the shock pistol.
Activating night vision.
I'll turn mine on.
All secure over here. Same on my side. Keep an ear tuned for any radio communications and eyes open on the perimeter.
Принято. Nothing to report so far. The night is calm.
Hostiles can hide in dark. I love this idea. Nothing to report. Chista.
Come here too. Too quiet if you ask me.
Are you gonna capture the value targets? I'm gonna try to capture them.
But anything can happen at night.
Way to go, Ghost Lead.
I think I kill these guys though. Yeah, I think I have to kill these guys. Stealth means you take down one enemy before you clear hot. That's not what stealth means.
God, it feels like, I don't know. Our ideals, our goals to stand for Russia. What happened to that? It's gone.
Kill confirmed. He won't hurt the outcasts anymore.
One of them's a heavy.
Keep doing that.
Target down.
That's odd. I'll go investigate. Yep, we should check that out. Something's out here. I can feel it. Oh, Christ. There ain't shit out here.
He won't be missed. Night vision on.
I'm wearing mine.
Putting on night vision.
Following your lead, Nomad. Excellent work, Nomad.
I think this place is clear. other than the turret and the drone. I want to get this loot. I will notice that gear score, you do kind of sometimes go out of your way to get loot that might not even mean anything. Frank was the only one who knew Aurora needed correcting, or the only one with the will to act on it. Yeah. True. Some Danos lines coming out. Alright, we can get out of here and go to the other one. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, that's fine. Not a chopper here, is there? Nah. There is one down here, though. Your teammates are always glazing your work? Somebody has to. Nobody else does. Frank could not live with other Ghost Recon YouTube failures. So where did that bring them? Back to Frank? Actual facts. I think the only thing that I'm missing is the people who want to see mod gameplay. Which is still up in the air whether or not I'm ever actually going to do that. But I know there's people who want to watch me play with the mods. Now, obviously, I've definitely considered it. But I don't know. I don't know. Might come down to one of those things where you just can't please everybody.
Take a look.
I come too. Better safe than sorry.
Glad you're on our side.
What are you doing here?
How are you doing, Anonymous? Yeah.
What?
Putting my night goggles on.
Activating mine.
In-game Thanos quotes? Yeah, those are probably the best ones, right? Thanos is such a good character. He has the best quotes, too.
Putting on night vision.
Nothing to report over here.
I'm wearing mine.
That heavy gunner told me some cams get attacked like all the time. I don't know who buy it.
to switch to night vision.
Good one.
This is now my chopper. Ultron? Yeah, Ultron was pretty good too.
I'll find a way to link up later.
When the Earth starts to settle, how does the line go? Something about the Earth starting to settle?
We got a SAM down there. Let's get below its radar.
I think it's like when the Earth starts to settle, God throws a stone at it, and believe me, he's winding up, something like that.
We're running out of sky! Chopper cleared out of here. We're good now. That's the stuff.
Man, look at that though. You can't deny this game is like not beautiful, because it is beautiful. It's a very beautiful game.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
Why am I here? Oh, eliminate the targets? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
Get the word, boss. We're good, boss.
Well done.
Oh. Can remove the NVGs off.
That's the stuff.
You know, I could be in my hooch watching a movie.
Man, I've had it with you.
Yeah, you want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. Yeah.
I got nothing to report over here.
Good kill.
I bet there are hostiles around.
All right.
Say right. Let's take a look around.
I'll help. A lot of ground to cover out there.
Activating night vision goggles.
I got a creeping feeling we're not alone.
Everything is going according to plan. Now, the guys in here hearing my 2 gunshots is exactly what I wanted, because it got them out of this room and allowed me to drop down without like dropping down right on top of them.
Don't lower your guard. Not a damn thing.
Что? That?
Stay sharp. Don't lower your guard. Shit, they could be anywhere. Stay sharp.
Switching to night vision.
Keep your eyes open. You never know. No more activity over here. All clear on that.
This guy's in this other room.
Good one.
Like I'm playing Metal Gear right now. Metal Gear Solid 2 on the boat.
They could be anywhere. Stay sharp.
Night vision on.
Don't lower your guard.
Activating night vision.
Same on my side.
Very poor.
Some crazy stuff we signed up for.
That's the one.
Nothing to report over here. I got nothing on my side. Nothing to report. Nothing. Oh, a new sniper got your thing. I saw you already on the access roster.
Wouldn't want him missing out on all this excitement.
One less cold-blooded killer.
We're not gonna find a damn thing out here.
Agreed.
No, nothing in my sector.
Come here.
Target down.
Maybe our actions will inspire our homeland to reverse course. Maybe Russia can rebuild, strong and pure.
Hey,
Yeah, well,
is anyone there?
you're still
I'll go
getting paid.
investigate.
Принято. I'll search too.
Shit, a whole lot of nothing out here. So far, all I've got is nothing.
Flash grenade!
Oh, Christ. There ain't shit out here. Know something? This is a total waste of time.
Shut your damn mouth and keep your eyes open.
Holy shit. Nice.
That should be enough to divert some of the Bodarks away from the arrow.
How many of you incorporate the roll? I do the roll all the time.
Putting my night goggles on.
Especially if I'm coming up to like cover, I'll do the row. Sometimes if I'm like passing like from the side and someone's kind of looking this way, I will like, you know, row to the cover. Mostly do it to get to cover though, like this. That's when I do it the most.
Those generators are the lifeblood of all our tech items. All is calm over here. Have a visual on the hostiles!
Alright, this place is clear. Everyone's dead. Destroy vehicles, and then this one equipment. So 2 search and destroy missions. Very nice. roll away from grenades or mortars. Yeah, you can do that too. That works. Now, have you guys ever accidentally rolled? That's the real question. Have y'all ever accidentally did the combat roll? Like you're trying to climb something and then you do the roll? How many of you guys done that? That's the real question. Yeah. Like you're trying to climb something, you're like pressing the climb button and you just roll instead, and you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake, I look stupid.
Get going. I'll find a way to catch up. Lose him out. The VIP's trying to jet. We gotta pull shoot soon.
Ah, we're fine. Do I obtain the M4A1 CQC or the M4A1 Tactical? You buy it from Maria's shop. Oh. Yeah, you just buy it from Maria's shop. You might have to be a certain character level for them to be unlocked, though. I can't remember. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so, because I bought it for my brand new character. Any idea how often it goes on sale? Well, you actually just missed a sale a few weeks ago. Like a couple weeks ago, you could buy like the Ultimate Edition, which gives you most of everything. It gives you like all the stories and stuff. That was on sale a few weeks ago for like $10. I mean, it is Ubisoft. Ubisoft surprisingly has their stuff go on sale pretty often, but I don't really know like if it's all like timed or anything. I don't know. Steam specific? I don't know about Steam specific. I play my Ubisoft games through Uplay. And the reason why is because the games on Uplay, from my knowledge and my experience, go on sale a lot more on Uplay or Ubisoft Connect. I bought every single Assassin's Creed a week ago because every single game except for Shadows was on sale. So I bought every single Assassin's Creed that they've ever made for a total of like $80. $80 for all of them. And then I was telling my brother about Unity. I was like, oh dude, you got to get Unity because it's co-op. We can play Unity together. And he buys his from Steam. And he was looking on Steam and he was like, dude, it's not on sale. I was like, what? So I looked at Steam and I looked at all the Ubisoft games on Steam. at the time and nothing was on sale. I was like, damn. So like the games go on sale more often on Ubisoft Connect than it does Steam. So, I mean, you can use whichever one you prefer, but I do think they go on sale a lot more on Ubisoft Connect. Because the Ghost Recon Breakpoint Ultimate Edition was on sale around the same time I bought the Assassin's Creed games, and the Ultimate Edition was $10 on Ubisoft Connect. Well, it was like $8.99, so I guess, you know, rounded up, it's like $10, whatever. I will say, from what I've noticed, especially trying to play with my brother, is even if you play on Steam, you have to have your Ubisoft Connect, like, open. Because I don't know why, anytime, like, I've tried to, like, link up with my brother, and he plays on Steam, he has it on Steam, he still has to open up, like, Ubisoft Connect. Because if he doesn't open up Ubisoft Connect, then we can't join each other. So even though he plays on Steam, he still has to open up Ubisoft Connect. But yeah, I don't know. From like what I've been seeing recently, like the games on Ubisoft Connect go on sale a lot more.
Scanning the location. At least we're not going in blind. Excellent work, Nomad. Rocket launcher in sight.
But yeah, the Assassin's Creed, dude. I mean, I don't know if it was worth buying all of them, but I do plan on playing all the Assassin's Creed. So I bought the original, the Ezio trilogy, the Mirage, Valhalla, Odyssey, Origin, Unity, all of them, because they were on sale. So I bought all of them, and it was like $80 after. And most of those games, like their normal price is like $30 each. $30 each, and I got them for like $5 to $10 each. That's pretty good. Because if I bought all of them while they were at their normal price, man, I would have spent probably like $200, probably more, around about. Because some of them I didn't buy like the normal edition. Some of them I bought like the deluxe or whatever. Because I was like, fuck it. $2 extra, why not?
Quiet and calm. I'd kill for some action.
I'm here too. Too quiet if you ask me.
Russia should have appreciated our forces when they had the chance. Now they'll just suffer.
I'm with you on that.
Nothing to report. Maybe our actions will inspire our homeland to reverse course. Maybe Russia can rebuild.
Moving to engage. Ready, Ghost Lead.
Looks the
Hostile
same.
in sight. Dead. All of them.
Solid work.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
Yep, my lane's clear. Same over here. This is a waste of time. There ain't shit out here. That's certainly clear.
Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
Can't really see too well.
Night vision on.
We were fighting for the future of Russia all along.
It sure ain't a 9.
That's the stuff.
All's clear over here.
Ubisoft went woke. Too many female employees. Oh, so you're sexist. You hate girls. You hate females. I see. Wow. I don't think it has anything to do with them female employees. I think it's just the wrong employees. I don't think gender has anything to do with it. Upload these up too? Yeah.
Crippled the Bodark's assets. Reduced our drone
Nice.
presence in the region.
You didn't see the video reviews about this a month ago? I don't watch reviews because a lot of it is just bullshit anyways. I don't make my opinion what someone else's opinion is. I make my opinion through my own experience. That's how you have your own opinion. Don't become a sheep, bro. Can you break their necks? You can. You have to be concealed though. So if I can find a spot I can show you.
Wake up. Hostiles in the area.
Definitely clear. All is calm over here.
Silver no, nothing to report.
Russia? Strong. There was a noise, right? Nothing's going on. But let me take a look around. Quiet here.
You never know.
Too quiet.
I'm right there.
Everything looks normal.
We're clear. We got a chopper overhead. Stay low.
2 choppers. They should remaster the original Assassin's Creed. That's what I've been saying, bro. Take the original Assassin's Creed with Altair and just remaster it.
The chopper is out of range. We're in the clear.
Alright. I'll go over here to show it. It'd be easier, probably. You have to be concealed to do it. Oh, these are outcasts. This might not be a good spot because there's going to be outcasts everywhere.
We can change things here as long as we keep at it.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'll scan the perimeter, just in case. Nothing
Never
suspicious.
know. I'll follow your lead.
Keep doing that.
So far, everything checks out. Nah, I got nothing.
Dead, bro. But yeah, you have to be concealed in like a bush and then do it. And the person would break their neck. It's one of the fastest it's one of the fastest takedown animations. Something like 60 hours to finish the game, and that's without even looking for collectibles. Nah, with this game? Or are you talking about an Assassin's Creed game? Now, this game, to beat all the missions from episode 1 all the way through Operation Amber Sky and Operation Motherland and all that, it takes 100 hours. It takes like around 100, probably like 110, 120 hours to beat the whole game. Going from mission to mission to mission to mission. Yeah, it takes 100 something hours to beat the whole game. What's your go-to setup? My go-to setup? Right now, my go-to setup is M4A1 CQC with the Scorpio Scout. That's my go-to.
All is clear on my side. Unfortunate.
Calm here.
Strong. There was a noise, right? I'll take a look around. I doubt anything's changed.
What was that?
Time to switch to night vision.
I'll follow.
Maybe we'll find something over there.
Man. I keep avoiding the bushes. Yeah. You just conceal yourself and then you do the enemy takedown and it will kill them. Where was I at? Was I over here? Yeah, I was over here. I'm gonna join the Vector Shorty and Scorpio Scout. The sniper goes crazy. It does go crazy. For a weapon to be categorized as a DMR, it's a pretty good sniper. It also shoots really fast for a bolt action. It has the fastest bolt action reload in the game. It's the fastest bolt action. Did you ever have the chance to play the Terminator? Yeah, I played it. I played it when it came out. I've been playing this game since 2019, so I've played everything. They removed the Terminator event because Ubisoft did not pay to renew the license. It's the same with the Predator event in Wildlands. They didn't pay to renew it, so they removed it. That's why you like it, because of the bolt action? Yeah. It's pretty accurate, too. Just whatever you do... So there's a bug in the game, and it's been in the game for a long time. So whatever you do, if you're aiming... If you're aiming with your Scorpio Scout, and this will happen with other snipers as well, so keep that in mind. Fucking chopper, bro.
Enemy chopper booked out. We're clear.
But if you have your Scorpio Scout, and then you throw up your drone,
Putting my night
and then when you shoot, sometimes it won't shoot straight. As you can see, it's shooting left and right, see? It's not shooting accurate. It's a bug in the game that if you're holding the Scout, Scorpio Scout, there's a few other snipers that it would do it too. And it will cause it to shoot up and down, left and right. It won't be accurate. It's a bug. So make sure if you use your recon drone, you're not holding your Scorpio Scout in your hand. They should add something new to the game. Like what? I mean, there's nothing new that they can add. I mean, they abandoned the game. Ubisoft abandoned the game. I mean, like, as much as I would love new content, new cosmetics, whatever, I mean, like, Ubisoft abandoned the game, bro, like a couple of years ago. And they can't add anything new. But yeah. So the only way to fix the bug is you have to swap your weapon. So right now it's shooting pretty straight. If I throw up my drone and then do it again, you see it's shooting all over the place. All you have to do is just swap weapon. And it should fix it. You know if the M110 does that? It would randomly do it. It's every DMR and every sniper, but it is random if it will do it. The Scorpio Scout is probably the one that does it almost every time. Or at least the Scorpio Scout's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that's going to do it almost every time.
We're clear. Enemy chopper's out of range.
But it's almost every DMR and every sniper it would do that. But some of the other ones like the M110, G28, TAC-50, sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. But the Scorpio Scout, it's almost every time. You just swap your weapons, then it will fix it. Or at least it should. Oh, this place has drones.
Putting on night vision. Activating night vision. Activating night vision goggles. Night vision on.
It wasn't Dotson. Your name sounds like Dotson from Jurassic Park. And what do you think is the best gun to take down the Azrael drone? Love your content. Hey, I appreciate that. There's a lot of good weapons you can use to take down an Azrael drone. You can even use a vehicle to take an Azrael drone down. But I think like my go-to if I was gonna shoot an Azrael drone down, it kind of depends because it depends on where you're standing. Because if you go higher up. So like if you go higher in the mountains, the closer you will be to the Azrael drone. So the lower you are, the higher up it will be. So if you go higher up, it would actually basically bypass you. Like you're almost like you could jump on it. Where is the spot that I'm thinking of? Is it up here? No. It might be up here. No, I don't think that's it. Where's the spot at? There was a spot I went to when I did the Icarus Blues mission. I went to the very top of the mountain. I think it's up here. So if you want, you could go up here and you could use literally any gun. So if you go up here, or just really anywhere that's high, then whenever it spawns, you can shoot it down with a freaking assault rifle, an LMG, a sniper, a shotty. Shoot it down with anything. I came up here for the Icarus Blue mission, and I spawned a vehicle with a minigun on it. So when it spawned, it was like flying up, and it basically got like right next to me. and I just shot it down with a minigun. But if you're on the ground, there's a couple ones you could use. You could use like a lot of people use like TAC 50s or the HTI. There's a couple different ones you can use, to be fair. I don't know if Azure drones, because I'm in Operation Motherland and I've already cleared this sector, so I don't think it would spawn because I'm in this sector. So I would probably have to go somewhere else. But if you're playing in like just normal Ghost Recon, you're not in Operation Motherland, you can come up here. But since I've already cleared this sector in Motherland, I don't think it would spawn. But yeah, you can come to the very top of Mount Hodgson, very similar to your name. Actually, it is very similar to your name. But yeah, you can come up here. You can spawn a vehicle. You could basically use any vehicle. And then if you set somewhere around here, it would usually spawn low, and then it would start flying up to you, and you can just start blasting at it. It's probably one of the best spots to go to if you're trying to like shoot down Azure drones, especially for that Acres Blue mission. Because this is where I came. I came up here. I spawned a vehicle with a minigun, and then as it got to eye level, I just started blasting it with a minigun. It went down in like 3 seconds. Like 2-3 seconds, it was down, bro. But yeah, so you just got to remember, the higher up you are, the closer you will be to the Azure drone, okay? And then the lower to ocean level you are, the higher it's going to be. So the lower you are to ocean level, the higher it's going to be. And then the higher up in the air you are, the closer it would be to you. And like I said, I can actually flip it real quick and try to show you. No. I'm gonna try to flip it. But yeah. Hang on. I'm just waiting for it to load, bro.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so it should spawn. I gotta make sure it's actually on. It is not on, so I gotta turn it on real quick. And then go up there. And then whenever it spawns, you'll see. Now, usually if you're right on top of your bivouac, they can still spawn, but the spawn is a little slower. And that's how most things are. Like if you're at the bivouac, they can still spawn, but the spawn timer is a little low. It's kind of like if you're at a base, like if you're outside the perimeter of a base, they won't spawn. Because the game detects you being in like a base or something like that. Oh shit. I did not mean to drop off. And then if you're trying to farm it or for the Acres Blues mission, you kind of just gotta wait for it to spawn. Now, if you have helicopters turned off, then this will have a higher chance to spawn. If you have both the Azure drone and the helicopter turned on, then it will kind of just spawn either or. But if you have helicopters off, then the Azure drone will spawn more often. But yeah, you kind of just gotta wait for it to spawn. Takes a little bit. I'm gonna try to hit it with my grenade launcher. Man, your videos get me through the day, especially lunchtime. Hey, I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I do apologize for no videos uploading the past couple of days. I've been having issues with my Adobe. I've been trying to work that out. But I have like one more setting that I need to test to see if it fixes it. Then if it does fix it, then I can have videos uploading regularly again. It's like every month I always run into some kind of issue that just slows down my uploads. Which is one of the reasons why I've been streaming a lot the past few days, is because like I can't get the videos to like export properly. No need to apologize. You've been live streaming day and night. It's plenty of content. That is true, and there is a lot of content you can go back and watch. Well, I've been kind of live streaming to make up for the lack of videos. So, I've just been having an issue with Adobe Premiere export. It's like every time I export a video, it would have like random like screen tears or glitches. That is not a glitch edit. You can tell when I like add like a glitch transition, which I think is pretty cool. I like doing those. But like it would be like a normal gameplay like this, and then the screen would kind of just like tear. And I'm just like, oh my god, why is it doing that? It's something to do with the export. So I gotta mess with the program settings to see what's going on. But yeah, once I get that figured out, we can get back on track with the video uploads. I think this is where I was when it spawned, when I was in the vehicle. So I think your vehicle spawns right here. And if it is, then the one that I shot down spawned down there. Look at those guys.
Moving to the target.
474 meters. More of a narrative video than gameplay. I feel like I kind of do that in my live streams though. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of videos that I could do, and there's videos I've put up before, and there's always someone that has like something negative to say. Like even like the Behemoth tutorial video that I made, there's been like a few people like be negative about it. Like, oh, why would you do this when you can just do this and this and that? Why don't you just use the goblin? Why don't you just like cheese your AI teammates? Alright. See, it spawned. You should be able to see it on the map depending on your HUD settings, but I can hear it.
I'm tracking an Azrael.
I don't know where it is though. Oh, there it is. See, it's like eye level.
Remember to use your silencer if you want to shoot undetected.
And just like that. It's down, bro. It's down! But yeah. One clip of the M4A1 CQC took it down. Damn. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro.
Combat drone activated. Time to shine, buddy.
Keep the firepower going, Fix-It.
But yeah, see, if you're up here, it's gonna be a little bit more eye level. Now this one spawned a little different than the other one, because the other one spawned down and it was flying up at me. That one spawned a little over there, but it was still basically same level as you. And you can shoot it down with anything. You don't even need like a specific weapon. You can just shoot it down. I shot it down with one clip of the M4. People hate us naturally as they breathe. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's just people that just, like, I don't know. Like, someone complained because my video was too long, and I was like, bro, if there was one more behemoth, the video would have been even longer. But I couldn't find one. But yeah, people, there was someone complaining like, oh, why don't you just use the goblin? Why don't you just use this? And blah, blah, blah. Why don't you just freaking get your AI teammates to use a goblin and then you just circle the behemoth with a helicopter? And I'm just like, bro, this video, I even say it in the beginning, this video is for new players, beginners, and even veterans who are having trouble with the behemoth, but they are trying to do it solo. It's not for anyone who wants to turn on AI teammates to cheese a behemoth. It's not anyone who's modding the game. Like someone said, oh dude, just this was one of the stupidest comments I saw. Someone said, just install Spartan mod and use a shotgun because in Spartan mod you can two-shot a behemoth. I was like, bro, what? You sound fucking stupid. So you want people to install the Spartan mod because in Spartan mod, this is how stupid the Spartan mod is, by the way. Apparently, you can kill a behemoth with 2 shots from a shotgun. You know how stupid that is? You know how stupid that sounds? Get out of here with that bullshit. But yeah, I'm like, dude, the video is specifically for people who are playing with friends or playing solo. No AI teammates. It's for new players who don't understand. It's for people who struggle against behemoths. It is just simply to help those people have a easier time with behemoths. And you have an easier time if you use Panther class and the cloaking spray. You can use whatever gun you want. I only made a few suggestions on what to use, but in reality, you can use whatever weapon you want. People are just stupid. But yeah, I mean, like, it happens anytime, every time. Like my 10 ASRs that I suggested people to try out. I even claim in the video multiple times that I don't even, like, I'm not saying these are the best weapons. I'm just saying, like, I like these weapons and I suggest people to try them out. And people's like, oh my god, you didn't include the goblin? How could you make a top 10 ASR video and not include the goblin? Da 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 da. Like, yo, fuck the goblin. And fuck you. I'm not gonna make a video showcasing a weapon that you have to do a 4-man raid for when new players probably aren't going to do. And even veteran players might not even have the opportunity to do. Fuck the goblin and fuck you, buddy. But yeah, it's just those things. It's just so weird. People just, there's just people who like to complain no matter what. I'm here trying to educate and have fun and help people and teach people. Oh, just install the Spartan mod, bro. You can take it out with 2 shots from a shotgun. Nah, fuck you. I told you. If they added a dinosaur mod where, like, maybe the drones, like, dinosaurs replace the drones and they're going around and killing people, I would take that. I would install that in a heartbeat. Put some dinosaurs on Aurora. Add a freaking T-Rex. I would install that in a heartbeat. Imagine this game with dinosaurs. Instead of drones, it's dinosaurs. And they're going around killing everybody. Instead of Terminators, right? Instead of Terminators, it's like Velociraptors.
Enemy chopper, stay down.
I so want to try out some raids here. Been solo the whole time now and over 500 plus hours. Well, if you play on PC, I do have some good news for you. One of these days, I'm going to do a co-op stream. And all we're going to do... Oh, I don't have a suppressor on. I'm going to do a co-op stream where people can join. And all day long, we're just going to be hitting the raid. So if you play PC, and I do that stream, you can definitely join. And we can hit the raid. I don't know when I'm going to do it, though. What's today? What is today, guys? Today is Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when. I want to say tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Nah, I don't know. Should it be a Friday? Or a Sunday? Triceratops? Nah, instead of a behemoth, it's the Adonis Rex. Yeah, instead of fighting a behemoth, it's the Adonis Rex. And, you know, they have camouflage, so they hide from thermal, so you can't even see it with thermal. Dude, imagine that. The Adonis Rex. Because it can camouflage, bro. Like, basically imagine the Adonis Rex, you're fighting it, and it uses its camo, and it basically turns invisible like this. And it's like running at you like this, and all you can see is like barely a silhouette. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, like, I'll be down if someone modded dinosaurs into the game. I would actually be down to try that. Like, leave Sentinel, like, leave the normal, like, human AIs, but maybe replace drones with, like, some kind of dinosaur. Or maybe, because modders, they know how to get into the files of the game, so maybe they could, like, somehow bring the Terminators back, but replace Terminators with dinosaurs. So you could have Velociraptors, you could have a T-Rex, and then the drones that are flying, they're like the flying dinosaurs that I forget the name of. I think that'd be pretty sick, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a heavy right here, bro.
Bring to the target. Prepared to fire.
Then you got these two. The drone's gonna be a pain. I can throw pretty far though.
Activating night vision.
Copy, boss. Moving. Ready here.
Rock and roll.
Nice.
Time to switch to night vision.
It landed in the water too. Am I here to destroy these? I am. Bloop. Actually, I don't know if I replenished my C4. I did not.
I'll show you the area.
Okay.
Simple, precise, scary shit, man.
I don't know, bro. Terminator event kind of makes sense since Breakpoint's about technology and AI. I mean, yeah, the Terminator makes sense 100%. I'm just saying, like, for a mod, like, because look at the island, right? Like, the island definitely reminds me a lot of Isla Nublar, which is from Jurassic Park. So I'm just saying, like, what if there was another event where instead of Terminators, it was, you know, dinosaurs? Because if you watch, like, the dinosaur movies, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, especially the later ones, they literally use the dinosaurs as weapons. Like, they put cameras on them. There's a lady who has like a laser sight, and she marks people with the laser sight. So it's kind of like sync shot with your AI teammates. So it's kind of like sync shot. So there's a lady who uses this laser to tag people for the velociraptors to kill.
Scanning the area.
I mean, I could see that being in Breakpoint. That'd be kind of dope.
Scan through the ton of hostiles. Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
Imagine you line up a sync shot for someone instead of your teammate just shooting them. A freaking velociraptor comes out of nowhere and rips their head off.
Activating night vision goggles. Night vision on.
Wish they added the other island. Yeah, Mower Island. They were supposed to, bro. They were supposed to add this, but then Ubisoft abandoned the game. So sad. So from my knowledge, what was supposed to be added, so there was supposed to be this island was supposed to release, Mower Island. There was supposed to be some missions that came along with it. And then on top of that, there was going to be more cosmetics too. So like this island, there was supposed to be like some more stuff being added, some more missions, some more cosmetics. And then instead of releasing it, Ubisoft was like, nah, how about we just abandon the game instead? God damn you, Ubisoft.
Time to switch to night vision.
That's the stuff.
There's so many of these, holy. Well, I don't think I blow these up. Do I? I don't think I blow those up.
That's it.
He went out the back door.
Activating night vision goggles.
Alright, so all of these have C4 on them. We should get a new Ghost Recon announced anytime soon. I mean, I would hope so, but again, with everything that Ubisoft is dealing with right now, I don't think Ghost Recon is really on their priority list right now. But you never know.
These aren't so bad when they're grounded. No Israel's left. It'll take him a long time to produce more. Now I gotta destroy the fleet at the launch base.
Nice. I swear I heard that question being asked every stream half a dozen times. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind being asked questions, but yeah, there's definitely some questions that I see more often. What do you think about Spartan mod, this, that, the other? Look, I've played the Spartan mod. And I was able to perfectly stealth bases and do the daily faction missions. Stealth perfectly fine. But it doesn't make the game realistic like people say. All it does is if you go to the difficulty settings, right? All it does is just puts another difficulty here. That's basically it does. Realistically speaking, that's all it does. So it's just adding another higher difficulty. It doesn't make the game realistic. It does not change the behavior of the enemies. It doesn't make them act different or anything like that. It doesn't change their patterns, nothing. All it does is change numbers. Just the same as every difficulty in the game does. All it does is just change numbers. That's it. It doesn't make it more realistic or anything like that. It just adds a more difficulty. That's that. But what it also does is it can crash your game. It can have issues. It can have bugs. And yeah, me personally, I just don't think it's worth. Also, you can kill a behemoth with a shotgun with 2 shots on Spartan mod. It doesn't, yeah. There's some areas where it makes the game way too easy, and then there's some areas where all it does is just make the enemies a little bit more I guess difficult would be the best way to say it. But I mean, I was able to do the daily faction missions perfectly fine. I was able to sneak into bases and perfectly stealth clear it. Like, it wasn't difficult for me. But I did do testing with it because I love testing things. And yeah, it's just basically changing numbers around. It's nothing crazy. There's nothing unique about it. But that's about it. Yeah, it just changes numbers. Instead of a number being 10, the number's 100, you know? Instead of a number being 5, the number's 20. All it does is just change numbers. That's all. Yeah, I mean, like, if you want, download the mod and try it yourself. I mean, if your game crashes a bunch of times, then don't come crying to me. I warn people about mods all the time. If the game breaks and you can't play it anymore, oh well.
Switching to night vision.
Why am I here? Target device, tower, computer. Oh, I gotta interact with that. Oh, I see. Should have landed up there. Somebody put on the Snake Eater song. You can't move around the map? What do you mean? You can move around the map. Some areas you can't fly until you do the mission to take out their like anti-air and stuff. But once you like take out like their anti-air and do some missions, there it will open up being able to fly.
Activating night vision.
Kept you waiting, huh? Yeah. Classic line. You can't go to other regions and do missions until all missions are done in one region. No, you can go anywhere. Like, I'm in this region right here doing the last mission for this region. But yeah, you can go anywhere. As long as you have the bivouac where the mission starts, you can fast travel to it. But yeah, you can go anywhere, bro. It's you know, it is free roam. You can go anywhere you want. Just some areas are more difficult than others. Just gotta remember that. That's why they have like the skulls and stuff. Because some areas would be a lot more heavily guarded than others.
Excellent work, Nomad. Good one.
The Lucifer soldiers, no doubt. Not as good as us, but still in the but what can we do? Все в порядке. The sweet man. Hostiles can stay hidden in the dark. Be extra vigilant.
Putting on night vision.
Russia should have appreciated our forces when they had the chance. Now they'll just suffer. Agreed. Don't forget to check that your radio is functioning. Mind your own damn business.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
Putting my night goggles on.
Okay, this tower seems to be clear. Nice, 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 nice.
Damn. The Israels have bombs, and will target civilian objectives. I have to act fast.
Well, now where do I gotta go? Down? How far down? How far down is that? Is that all the way down or just... Okay, that's in there, never mind.
I'll size him up. Starting scan. Now we can size him up, right? We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
A sweet night.
Hey, don't fall asleep because of night. Enemies may be right. All clear here. I hope it will last all night.
I can trigger the bombs to destroy the Israels before launch.
All good. I'm bored. Same over here.
Let me get my eyes on him, Ghost Lead. Stay vigilant. Many hostiles on scan.
All clear up here. I only saw a few nocturnals. Don't fall asleep because of night. Enemies may be...
What I gotta do?
All clear over here. Same. Myself. That's all good. Those wolves, it's a shame they were scattered and weakened, because they don't lack guts.
I'll give you a better look. This'll give us the advantage. There's a whole swarm of them.
Getting close. I just need to hack the security system.
I'll pledge my allegiance to the highest bidder before following this rotten government. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I only saw a few nocturnals.
Hostiles can stay hidden in the dark.
All is calm over here. Looks the same over here. Nothing to report. All is clear on my side. Unfortunately.
Nothing is over here. Nothing to report.
I'll get a better look of the area. These results will help. They more than outnumber us. Take care.
All clear here. I hope it will last all night.
Hostiles can stay hidden in the dark. Be extra vigilant.
You got your orders. Survey the area. And stop daydreaming. You're not my superior. Get off my back. Those wolves. It's a shame they were scattered and weakened. Because they don't lack guts. That's certainly good. Oh, good.
Scanning the location. Now everything's crystal clear. Scan shows a ton of hostiles.
The wolves have skills, but I bet I can take any of them.
That's obvious. I only saw a few nocturnals. Is there somebody out there? Hard to tell without light. Those autonomous turrets will never make us obsolete. They lack instinct.
Got the generator and the storage become expensive paper.
Okay, let me see what we got here. Now they can't hide. They more than outnumber us. Take care.
They're set to detonate. Just need to pull the trigger. Activating night vision.
Be extra vigilant. It's dark, but situation seems normal.
That's the stuff.
Time to switch to night vision. Well, that blew them straight to hell.
Be advised.
The Bodarks just lost their eyes in the sky. Civilians won't have to worry about Israel's now. Bowman, Ito, this is Nomad. The Azrael fleet is grounded for good. Island skies are clear.
That's welcome news. It would have been a boon for the outcasts to be able to control the fleet ourselves, but I'm happy that no one can use it against us. Anyway, now we own the region.
The Azraels were equipped with explosives, set to detonate on random civilian sites. Their strategy made no sense.
The fuckers have no standards. They've committed many random strikes. The only thing that strings them all together is that they were always caught on camera. It won't make sense until we uncover their motivations for this deranged reality TV show. Once we do, I'm sure everything will fall into place.
Copy. Nomad out.
Man, I'm good. Was that teammate okay? Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Everything's clear. No sign of aggressors. Same, but we should remain alert. Hostiles might still be out there. Everything's clear. No signs of suspicious activity. Same. Everything's clear. No signs of suspicious activity. Keep your eyes open. You never know. Hostiles might still...
Way to go, Ghost Lead.
There might be hostiles out there. Keep your eyes open. This might not be over. Someone might still be out there.
Hey, what's up, Henry? How's it going?
I'll get a scan for you. We got a leg up on them. Stay vigilant. Many hostiles on scan.
Hostiles might still be out there.
Hey, fuckface. There might be hostiles out there. I don't like this. Someone might still be out there. Hey, fuckface. There might be hostiles out there.
I'll get a better look of the area.
Keep your eyes open. This might not be over.
We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
No sign of hostile activity.
We're clear. Return to normal activity.
I'll give you a better look. Now we can size them up, right? Scan shows a ton of hostiles. Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
is down. Hostiles infiltrated the camp. They killed one of us.
That's it. Heads up. Hostiles looking for us. Drones airborne.
Always good to have more firepower.
Enemies in the area.
Good time for a live one.
Nice going.
Enemies hit.
It's us versus them.
Watch out for the enemy.
Stop the hostiles. Monarchs, it's us versus them.
Heading for cover.
Watch out and shoot first.
Don't let your guard down. They're still out there.
Scan the perimeter.
Time for some night vision.
Ghost lead. Drone shut down. That's the stuff.
Man, we could have used it. Switching to night vision.
I feel like I'm standing at the Titanic. This is the same character? No. No, this is my main character. Imagine if you could get in and drive one of these. This looks like one of the cars from like ODST, I'm gonna be honest. Like these cars look like they're from like Halo. Love the outfit. That's a pretty nice outfit. I mean, obviously, if you've watched the stream, you've noticed that I've changed the mask sometimes. Like earlier, I was wearing this. I was wearing the Shemagh at one point. I kind of like this look too. This with the Shemagh. I did wear this at one point. This actually looks pretty good.
Switching to night vision.
Yeah. This half mask face mask looks really good with like a helmet and the goggles. But I mean, it's a pretty standard fit though. Future Soldier helmet, Hill's vest and backpack, the Bardock gloves, Vosley's pants, which I think I was wearing different pants than this. I don't know when I switched to that. The UA Speed Freak boots. I actually wear these boots for most of my fits. No headset because the helmet comes with a headset. The Crosscom goggles, Hill's backpack, the Helicon Tex shirt. I mean, it's a pretty simple fit. And this stealth Belagava, I don't know how to say that. The stealth mask looks pretty good too, to be fair. A lot of them look pretty good. What's up, Zachary? How's my game going? My game's going pretty good. I'm probably going to end stream soon. It's 9:35 p.m. I would like to try to work on the export settings again to make sure everything is. I gotta get it fixed because I've been recording. So the issue is, although I've been running into the export issue to where the video or exporting and like being like broken or whatever, I'm still recording. I've got 20 videos that I need to export. So I have 20 videos that's ready to go. But I've been having the export problem. So I really work on the export problem and get that fixed. Because I have 20 videos, guys. I finished Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I'm not going to speak too much on it. I'm not going to spoil anyone who hasn't played it or seen the ending. I'm just saying, damn. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I have like around 20, I think 22 videos that I've recorded and I've edited and they're ready to export, but the export, Adobe Premiere export has been acting up lately. So I'll probably end stream soon so I can spend more time messing with that. Because like I said, I have around 22 videos that's ready to go. I just need them to export. 20? Yeah, 20. So I have more of the... So I started a State of Decay 2 playthrough, and obviously I did stream it the other day, but I did go ahead and record a new playthrough. So there's going to be some State of Decay 2 videos coming out. There's going to be a new zombie game that I've played in the past that is finally opening up early access. It's called Into Our Darkest Days, Into the Dead, or something like that. I forget the name of it. I actually got a key for that game. They reached out to me and gave me a key to the game. So I recorded like 2-3 videos of that. And then I got some more of the story mode of Ghost Recon Breakpoint on my story character that I'm doing the walkthrough on. I have a couple more episodes of that. And then I have the final Ghost Recon Future Soldier walkthrough ready to go. I have some more Assassin's Creed Black Flag ready to go. I've done a lot of work. I just can't upload anything because the export is messing up. So yeah. Basically set for the month. No, I'm not set for the month. I like to, I mean, kinda in a way if I did one video a day. But
Nomad, send traffic.
Looks like there are testing areas in this region, prototyping and R&D. The Bodarks are sending highly trained engineers to gather intel on the Skell tech and local facilities. Your objective is to kill the Bodark engineers before they can access that intel and escape. Their deaths will prevent the Bodarks from using the region and launching a counterattack against the outcasts. The engineers are scattered and difficult to locate, but you might be able to find them with some well-executed chaos. The Bodarks' communications should indicate where the engineers operate. Find them and kill them. There are several destabilization missions for you. One possibility is sabotaging some factories to prevent the production and use of flying drones. That will lessen security presence in the region. Another option is to destroy the Bodarks' VHCs to weaken their air superiority. You can also target the drone shipment in the region to reduce the ogre drones which protect the engineers. On top of that, you can deactivate the drone swarm that blocks us, and also neutralize the Bodark garrison to weaken them around here. The engineers are the priority. The rest is your call.
On it. Nomad out.
Alright, Nomad out. Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, I got a lot of videos that need to be exported. That's why I'm probably going to cut this stream a little short, because I really need to get those the settings situated. Again, I don't know what happened. All I can say is Adobe updated randomly, automatically, a couple days ago, and ever since then, that's when things kind of been messing up. So I think the automatic update changed some of my settings, because I always change my settings. Everything I do, everything I always change the settings. So I think it like resets some settings or something like that. So I've been trying to just simply figure out what in the heck changed and why and where and how and who and what. So yeah, because I mean the videos come out pretty crisp. They come out pretty nice and beautiful, but it's just the random screen tears that I'm not a fan of. And again, it's very small. You probably won't even notice it. But I notice it and I don't like it. Because like I said earlier in the stream, you can tell when I purposely put in like a glitch transition. You can tell when I do it. And these, it's not even a transition. It's like, for example, like I'll be walking like this into like around a corner to shoot someone. And then the screen would kind of like tear for like a second or two. And then it picks back up to where it's supposed to be. But also the issue that is happening is whenever it does that, it like pauses the video kind of, but the audio continues. So when it fixes itself, the audio becomes delayed. So every time you hear me shoot, it's like you see me shoot, and then like a second or two, you hear the actual gunshot. So there's like a delay. I'm just trying to fix it and whatever though, everything. What episode is this? This is Motherland. Operation Motherland. Operation Motherland. Yeah. I only have 4 sectors left. These two, then this one, and then Gollum Island. But yeah, anyways, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end stream so I can figure that out. And then whenever I pick this back up, we'll start right here. But that was cool with you guys. Because like I said, if I can get it fixed, then a video should be uploading. And we should have videos ready to go tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I know the stream isn't as long as it has been the past few days. So it's only been like a 3.5 hour stream, but like I said, oh god, I gotta get that fixed or sorted out, situated, whatever the issue is. So I am going to be up for a very long time because I gotta fix it, and then once I fix it, I'm going to be setting all those videos to export and everything like that. So let's hope I can fix it. This is unacceptable. Oh man, sorry. Give me your credit card. But yeah, it was a good stream, fun stream. Thank you guys for being there. It was amazing. It was a blast. I enjoyed it. If I do the co-op stream, by the way, where I allow people to join and we do the raid, I still haven't figured out how I want to do that. But I will let you guys know when. Somehow. I'll probably make a post on the channel or something like that. Game if you do. Nice. It is only PC players, which is the unfortunate thing because there is no crossplay, so I am extremely sorry for console players. It is one of the reasons why I don't do co-op streams, because of the no crossplay, which is very disappointing. But I am down to at least do the raid. So we will be going around and doing the raid and all that good stuff, but that would be it. Like we're not going to be going through like Aurora and like doing missions and stuff like that. We're just going to be doing the raid, which I mean, even doing the raid, you can do stealth stuff. Like some of the bases you have to go to like get the intel and the nodes or whatever. You can like stealth infiltrate those. So we'll see what happens. Before you go, it's a max 4 at the time. Yeah, it's a max 4, so only 3 people will be able to join at a time. So what I would try to do is, depending on how many people are here and how many people are wanting to join and stuff like that. Obviously, channel members will get priority. I've always done that, even with State of Decay and other games when I played, like DBD, for example. Channel members will always be priority over normal viewers. But I think the way we can do it is, once we do the raid, like once we complete, like we do the raid once, I can reset the lobby, like kick everybody out, and then like let other people join. And if there's not enough people to like freshen the lobby, then whoever was in the raid the last time can join and whatever. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, it'd probably be a long stream because the raid itself can take some time. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it. I'm going to eat some food and work on the videos and everything like that. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone has an amazing day, night, morning, depending on your time zone. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.